Presto English.
Presto English.
Sorry guys, it's not your speaker. It's my voice that's terrible.
You're not crazy though.
So, you're watching Presto English, and of course, you probably know already from the title, this is Live Feedback with Sam.
It's me again. Hi guys.
And it's CELPIP Speaking Part 7.
Yes.
Do you know already what it is? Like what you have to do in Part 7, Sam?
Oh no, I forgot it.
But did you watch my video that I made for
no.
Part 7?
I didn't watch it.
I know you're busy, so thanks for making the time to be here with me.
It's my pleasure.
So in Speaking Part 7, you're asked to give your opinion, but what might be slightly different is how long you have to speak. So in the past, maybe 4 or 5 videos that you've done with me, I think you're speaking for 60 seconds, and this time you have to speak for 90 seconds.
Answering time is longer than the other ones.
Right. Except the first one, when you had to give advice, that was also 90 seconds.
Oh yes, I remember that.
So this is the other task where you have to speak for 90 seconds. Everything else is only 60 seconds.
It sounds more difficult than others.
I think I'm pretty confident you'll be able to tackle this question too.
Okay.
So don't underestimate yourself. You're better than you think.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Let's not waste any more time. We'll start with the question. Here you go.
In my opinion, citizens who get paid more should pay higher tax rates than others who get paid less. There are some reasons why I agree with the statement. First, taxes paid by citizens are used for themselves, and governments decide what the taxes are used for. If people who earn more money pay more taxes for their own country, they will have better lives in their country. Of course, they will complain about that, but they can help the other citizens such as seniors, children, and disabled people who don't make money, as well as poor people. Another reason is if governments have enough financially, they don't need financial aids from other countries. From my experience, 20 years ago, my country was in need of financial assistance, arising from a financial crisis. Every citizen had a lot of difficulties financially, so I feel that all the citizens should help each other so that countries will not be in that situation. In conclusion, I believe rich people should pay more taxes than those who are not.
Are you done?
Yes. It seems like writing questions on TOEFL or IELTS exams. I didn't have enough time to come up with ideas.
I see. And I think a lot of people have the same problem too.
So what should we do?
That's a tough question. Of course, the answer is practice, but yeah, you want to think about maybe 2 main ideas at least. Because if you only have one main idea, it might be hard to speak for 90 seconds. Mm-hmm. So try to have 2 main ideas and expand each one.
Mm-hmm. I should put examples.
Of course, because you want to support your main ideas. So the common ways to do that are adding more details and adding examples.
Like writing.
That's right. And the other thing is you can kind of plan in advance how you start or how you finish the answers. Mm-hmm. Because you're giving an opinion, you can kind of predict the type of questions that you get and prepare some expressions that you can practice over and over. But remember, have a couple options handy so that if you forget one, you can still use another expression that you know and you don't panic.
Another idea that I can say that is I should check sample questions from, like IELTS and TOEFL's exam.
Sure, you can, go online, search sample answers.
Yeah, there are lots of examples.
Different websites.
Yeah, I think so.
That would be a good way to see how other people formulate their ideas and you can learn from them.
Yes.
There you go, guys. Sam just gave us a very useful tip. Give that a try. Let me read the question one more time. Do you think people who earn more money should pay higher tax rates than those who earn less? And your opinion is citizens who get paid more should pay higher tax rates than others who get paid less. It's always good to start with an opinion marker. In this case, you use in my opinion. Great. Can you give me some other examples of expressions that we can use to show opinions other than in my opinion?
I guess we can use from my perspective.
Okay. Or from my point of view. That's the same.
Or I think, I believe, I guess. We can start with that.
Good. Yeah. So those are some other expressions that we can use when we want to state our opinions.
Is that okay?
Of course. But now, the next sentence, use it. There are some reasons why I agree with the statement. So we should not use this sentence in this case. Why? Because actually they didn't give you a statement. Instead, they give you a question. You mentioned earlier about IELTS writing topic.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in those writing topics, they usually give you a statement and then they say or they ask you whether you agree or disagree with the statement.
Right? But that's right.
The form of the question here is slightly different. We should not say, oh, I agree with the statement. They didn't have a statement. Rather, they ask you a question about your opinion.
Okay.
So what can we say instead? You can use, there are some reasons why I said that. That here refers to your previous sentence that people who get paid more should pay higher tax rates.
Okay.
Next, first, taxes paid by citizens are used for themselves and governments decide what the taxes are used for. So when you say first, I know that this is probably your first main idea.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a good way to make sure people know what your main idea is. It's easy for the listeners to follow when we use words like first, second, third. Now, if I can fix the sentence a little bit, I'd like to use this instead. First, taxes paid by citizens are used by the governments to benefit the people.
Mm-hmm. It
Instead
sounds
of saying
much better.
used for themselves, it's used to benefit the people. The governments make the decisions on how to best allocate the money.
Aha, that's a good expression.
Right? If people who earn more money pay more taxes for their own country, they will have better lives in their country. Instead of saying pay more taxes for their country, I believe it should be pay more taxes to their government. Pay taxes to their countries.
Yeah, makes sense.
They will also benefit. The next sentence, of course, they will complain about that, but they can help the other citizens such as seniors, children, and disabled people who don't make money, as well as poor people. If I were you, actually, I would use this as the main idea rather than what you use in the beginning.
Really?
So, the idea is that the money they pay to the government would be used to help other people. But if I just want to correct the sentence here, I will say, of course, they will complain about that, but they should know that their money will help other citizens, such as seniors, children, and disabled people who don't make as much money, as well as poor people.
It should be the main idea.
Yeah, that would be better, rather than saying taxes paid by citizens are used for themselves as the main idea. I think that doesn't match the topic.
Okay, I got it.
Another reason is, if governments have enough financially, they don't need financial aids from other countries. To correct the sentence, we can say another reason is, if governments have enough financial resources, they don't need financial aids from other countries. So I could see that this is your second main idea because you said another reason. Again, that's a good way to transition to your next main point.
Thank you.
However, I'm just not sure if the main idea here also matches the question. Because the question is asking whether it's okay if people who earn a lot of money pay more taxes. I feel that this sentence doesn't address that question. If you want to use that idea, let me propose this sentence. Another reason is, if rich people pay more taxes, they can boost the government's financial status.
Oh, sounds good.
And they don't need financial aid from other countries. Moving on, from my experience, 20 years ago, my country was in need of financial assistance arising from a financial crisis. Okay, I see some good words. Rather than saying from my experience, because it's something that your country experienced, not you. Of course, all the citizens went through this period.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not your personal experience.
That's not my personal experience.
Right? So just say 20 years ago, my country was in need of financial assistance arising from a financial crisis.
Okay.
Then you continue with, every citizen had a lot of difficulties financially. So I feel that all the citizens should help each other so that countries will not be in that situation. The sentence is quite clear. I just made a small change here, maybe just to introduce a new phrase. We can use citizens were struggling financially. Right? By using struggling, I wanted to emphasize that they're having a hard time. So I feel that all citizens should contribute so that their country will not be in that situation. And lastly, the closing. In conclusion, I believe rich people should pay more taxes than those who are not. That's a simple but effective closing sentence. Well done.
Thank you. You know what? I have been recording this video with you, and I feel like my English is getting better. Thank you for your help.
Hey, my pleasure. If somebody's learning from my videos, or in your case, you're learning from our sessions together, you know, it's music to my ears.
Yeah.
I can't be happier.
Thank you anyway.
Anytime. So this is the end of speaking task 7, and we have one last video.
One last video already?
Well, for the speaking, there might be more later.
Oh, okay.
So speaking task 8, which was describing an unusual situation. This part is kind of unique. I somewhat like it, but a lot of people hate it.
I see. I'm looking forward to it.
I like your positivity. Let's wrap this up. I know some of you guys who are watching haven't subscribed to our channel yet.
Not yet?
If you like this video, make sure you click that subscribe button because there will be more exciting videos.
I already did it.
Good. I want other people to do the same. By any chance, if you don't like this video, I still want you to subscribe because you will like the next one.
You're so funny.
Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. If you have any comments, questions, leave them in the comments.
I will leave a comment.
I'll wait for your comment. Alright, this is it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.